Welcome back, everybody. My name is Victor Prasad. I'm a real estate broker in Southwest Florida, Cape Coral. And if this is your first time here, I create videos on home buying and selling tips. And in today's video, we're going to go over 5 questions you need to know when you're interviewing your next real estate broker. So roll the intro. Question number 1, are you a full-time or part-time realtor? For most people, their home is their largest investment, right? So you have to ask yourself, do you want a full-time person or a part-time person working on your largest investment? Now, there's some logistical issues that accompany that. For example, if they're working their full-time job and they get a sign call for them to show your property, then you have to consider what's gonna happen if they're at work and they need to come by and show your property. In some situations, can they push it out to a different time? Yeah, it's definitely possible. However, here where we're located in a secondary home market, there's plenty of times where people are just coming in for that weekend to see a few specific properties, and before they leave, they put in an offer on one of those properties. And you don't want to miss out on those type of opportunities. So how do you proactively market a property? So being proactive in marketing a property, for me, is picking up the phone and circle prospecting the neighborhood by getting the names and phone numbers, looking for people who are looking to buy in that neighborhood that the neighbors may know, or looking for a renter in that same neighborhood that's looking to make that area a full-time residence for them. The second way of being proactive is calling all the agents who are working with clients that have a search set up in the multiple listing service that fits the criteria of your home, and reaching out to those agents and letting them know that your property fits the criteria of one of their clients, and send that information over to them via email or by giving them a phone call, because sometimes emails can be missed. The third way of being proactive is calling our database with our past clients, our sphere of influence, our lenders, our vendors, and getting everybody updated about your property being on the market in order for us to get it sold. Question number 3, how do you market property using social media? So I'll go on record by saying that there's no one right way to answer this. There's a multitude of different ways to market on social media. And what I will say is that by just hitting that boost button on Facebook, that doesn't mean that you do social media marketing by any means. So social media marketing looks something like this. So you create an ad. This is for Facebook and Instagram. You create an ad where you define your audience. Then from there, you target them with ads. And then you have retargeting campaigns that engages that person to visit your site or submit their information to get more information from you, and you proactively following up with them in order to get them to come out and see your home and schedule a showing. And Google pay-per-click is another way of social media marketing, and we use long tail keywords like your address, for example. When somebody looks it up, that they're able to come into our sales funnel, capture their name, phone number, and address, where we could then market to them and proactively call them on the phone to get them qualified with a lender and have them able to schedule a showing on your property. That is real social media marketing, in my opinion, of course, but hopefully that sheds a little bit more light. Question number 4, do you use professional photography, videography, and 360 virtual tour when you list a home? So for a seller, you always want to make sure that your home is captured in the best light. Professional photography, videography, and 360 virtual tour does that, because what we're trying to do is educate the buyer and inundate them with information. So before they even come out to your home, the only thing that they're coming out to do is just physically look at the property to make sure it's a good fit for them, right? So you always want to have professional photos. Side note, if you see an agent come into your home and start taking pictures with their iPhone or their Samsung or their Google phone or whatever it is, kick them out or ask them for professional photography. As a seller, you deserve professional photography of your home. So question number 5, what is your communication plan? So the number 1 complaint in the real estate industry is that agents do not communicate with their clients enough. Like for us, we have a very specialized communication plan on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And on Fridays between 1 and 4, you get a phone call from me going over the market, the feedback that we received, and how we're gonna accommodate that moving forward. So every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, those phone calls are taking place. You're gonna get emailed, and you're also gonna get feedback from us. So that's our communication plan. You don't wanna end up in a situation where somebody lists your property and then they disappear and become a secret agent. I've seen that done before too, and it's not a great feeling because you entrust this individual to get your home sold, and you're thinking that you have these plans of moving and everything's gonna be fine, and then come to find out that they don't even communicate with you, and you can't even make the necessary changes you need to in order to get the property sold and move on with your life. So communication is definitely a huge thing. If you like this video, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.